cool. It's like a little lunch break
for us.
What do we have? We went to Food Bazaar, had a little like King's Hawaiian finger.
King's Hawaiian roll sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, with ham.
Yeah.
Zapp's potato chips.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, root beer.
Some root beer.
That was a good lunch. Now I got some fresh coffee.
Yeah. We got some coffee so we can make it through this episode. But the music alone should be exciting enough to keep us paying attention, huh? To keep us awake. Because we've got Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
And Marble Arch.
And we got Marble Arch. Yeah.
Two pretty good bands.
Yeah.
Nah. One is a legendary band and one is a super great band.
Right, yeah. One is, yeah.
It's Herb Alpert. Like, he's...
Herb Alpert...
a legend.
Both of us just learned is the A in A&M.
Record company.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they have... Can I just list some off that I just saw that I wrote down?
Really quick, right after this. This is No Singles, a podcast where we discuss albums from front to back in an attempt to promote comprehensive album listening. I'm Nate.
I'm JR.
What are some of the people on A&M there, JR?
Oh, dude, I am so glad you asked. Unprompted. Antonio Carlos Jobim.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite guitar players.
Okay.
The Carpenters. The Flying Burrito Brothers. Wes Montgomery. Joan Baez. Cat Stevens. Joe Cocker. Humble Pie. Free. Carole King. Cheech and Chong. Nazareth. Styx. Supertramp. Peter Frampton. The Sex Pistols were dropped immediately the next week.
Yep.
And many others, but just some that really stood out to me.
Yeah.
Because of Herb Alpert. Mm-hmm. All of these bands had a place to release music through them by...
Yeah. Dude, great. I mean...
What a good collection of bands, too.
Yeah. It really is incredible. Like, I don't know. How much he has affected the music industry is wild.
I know.
Wait, but... Marble Arch.
Oh, yeah.
Now Marble Arch.
They're a very small French indie band.
Mm-hmm. It's really one guy.
But enlisted live performers from when it got a little bit bigger.
Uh-huh.
The album is titled Children of the Slump.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty cool album title.
It's
very
a really
unusual.
good album title.
It was released on March 22nd, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when this was released because I heard the single and I was really waiting that album to come out.
Mm-hmm.
They released it under Geography. It's a Parisian label. Parisian label? The whole entire thing is written and composed by YLR, which stands for Yann Le Ravazet.
It's probably like Razeve or something, you know?
Yeah, but our dumbass redneck.
Yeah, no, we're American.
Lyrics are by Racha Belmidi for the song, only the songs Today, Moonstruck, Leave It, and Children of the Slump.
Yeah, The Bloom of Division.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was the previous album.
2014.
Yeah. And then Marble Arch, too, just being named after the Marble Arch in London.
On Oxford.
Off Oxford Street.
Yo, that's cool.
Thank you. I just, because there's so many bands who are like, you're named after, like, the thing that we all know is named this. And they're like, no, it's more of a concept. And the idea behind it is blah, blah, blah. And this one is just like,
that's the Arch, man.
The Marble Arch is, like, pretty cool and we like it.
Yeah, I like that, just at face value.
Cool.
And It just sounds cool, Marble Arch. So the artwork is by Le Razavet.
So the cover art is, it was a car in his neighborhood.
That's not his?
It's not his, yeah. And he thought it looked great. I'm sure he asked for permission to take pictures of it. But
Maybe.
he thought, so he like took pictures of the car. He thought it looked great in the pictures. And then he added the roses to it for the album cover. And he said that he thought it was beautiful but sad. Like,
yeah, there's a little like scratch mark, like a hit, like an accident. On the taillight,
like
and it's
somebody hit the car. Yeah,
it's like, oh, here's some roses for the fender bender.
Yeah,
I like that. I like it a lot.
And then like the name Children of the Slump is like reminiscent of like people who are our age, basically, and like the world that we had to come up in. He said it's a statement on our society between dream and despair, but specifically speaking about like, younger like Gen Xers and then like millennials. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, it's a lot of, because I read some interviews that he did, and it's a lot of stuff that's very like from his childhood, like he's really thinking nostalgically when he's writing music and stuff. And he said that he like won't write for days, and then he'll see some stuff that's like from his childhood, whether it's like a commercial or an old like family videotape or something, and he'll pull from that to write music.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot of like nostalgia here for him.
I like that writing style when artists do that.
Yeah.
Pulling from nostalgia. The music always comes out more or less like pretty authentic, I think.
It is authentic, right?
You know?
Because they're just diving into their own emotional experience. And I think that's a good way too to like translate that into like, this is how I feel. I think a lot of people like around my age probably feel this way too.
So Marble Arch are a French guitar pop indie band.
You also mentioned that they're signed to Geography Records. They were the first album to be released on Geography Records.
Right, and Geography Records was put together for the sole purpose of releasing Marble Arch's future music.
Right.
Which is cool.
It's all cool. So he mentioned that when he wanted to like shift genres too, you know, because his first album was literally bedroom pop.
Yeah.
Because he just recorded it in his parents' bedroom. He said he was at a darker period then too, because he had like just had to move back in with his parents and he wasn't sure what was going to happen. But he got to record this album and then like kind of tour around with it and stuff. But he wanted to move away from bedroom pop as a sound. Like he wanted to like have a more expansive sound for the project, but also from a production standpoint too. He was like, I want to like be in a real studio, like actually writing stuff with band members and not just be alone in my room making a whole album.
He was alone by necessity.
Yeah.
Not by choice.
Yeah, which this actually has a lot of stuff that's the same as like Washed Out when we were listening to the Washed Out album.
Oh, yeah.
Because he recorded in his parents' house and
Probably
stuff.
not by choice, just ended up there.
Yeah, but where they split off is where Marble Arch wanted to expand and get other band members in and start to
Washed Out kept doing his own thing.
Right.
He was part of shoegaze band Maria False while living in a small town in France, and I couldn't find the name.
Oh,
like outside of France. Do you have the name for that?
He's from Lannion or Lannion, France.
Cool.
Yeah.
He didn't have much to do, so he made a very lo-fi EP in November of 2013. That caught the attention of label Requiem for a Twister. Super cool name. They released his 2014 album with help from label Les Turcs Mécaniques. Les Razavés drums up a live band. Pun intended.
Yeah.
To play shows and promote / show off the new album while working on the follow-up album, which is Children of the Slump. He demos a shit ton of these songs for labels, whatever, bouncing around doing the thing.
Yep.
And his manager, Nicolas Jublet, which is probably not how you say it.
Yeah, it's like
Jublet.
Yeah.
In conjunction with Remy Lafitte, started a label, Geography, to release future Marble Arch recordings.
Yep.
Instead of the original plan of releasing the demos as an album, La Razave decided to re-record some songs and opened up the recording process to allow for drums on one track from a live band member who was Danny Kendrick, and a guitar solo by Thomas Tan, who went on to play future live shows with the band.
The only other thing that I found was that he records, like all these songs have English lyrics.
Yeah, what is with that?
He said that he decided to... I'm sure part of it too is like you can make the jump to the US a lot.
You need to play American
that.
music for the Americans.
Exactly. And like you can probably, and if you sing in French, I think you do find like just a specific demographic, but if you sing in English, everybody in Europe, like not everybody, but a lot of people are like encouraged to learn English. And then you've got America where like if you can make it big in America, it's like a whole thing. Anyway, so he say he chooses to sing English because of just his fascination with the U.S. and British pop music scenes. So
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But I'm sure there's a strategic move happening there.
Absolutely, like with direction from the label or himself too. And I also think the music would have hit so differently if it was in French. That's all I have for their like history stuff, but I have some gear that I'm really excited to talk about.
Yeah. So what's the gear? The gear.
Dude, I could not find the touring bass player's name anywhere. Anywhere.
Interesting.
I looked everywhere for it. There's pictures of him.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got pictures of like the full band and stuff.
But their names are not listed anywhere. It's very weird. Maybe that's just like the Atlantic gap, that we were talking about earlier.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyways, the bass player, he plays a Fender P bass in Sunburst with a red tortoiseshell pick guard. Yeah, unknown year, but with wear. Like, relic. I don't know if it's wear or a relic, so it could be a custom shop bass.
Uh-huh.
Right? Or it could be like a genuine old bass.
Yeah.
Who's to say? I have no idea. Le Reserve plays a David Gilmour style black Strat, but instead of a maple neck, it's a rosewood fretboard.
Oh, cool.
But it's very funny, dude, because in all these videos, he has something taped over the headstock where it says Fender or Squier.
Yeah.
And there's a very small little bottom part poking out of the tape.
Uh-huh.
It's a Squier. Why are you ashamed of playing a Squier? I have no idea. It's a classic vibe.
I think it really is.
That's a $400 guitar, and they sound great. They feel good. I think he covered it up to be vain, and he doesn't want to be seen playing a Squier. That's like what I'm inferring.
Yeah. You don't know for sure, but also I think...
No, but in every video I ever saw of him, it's taped over.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think that maybe he got some guff a while back for doing it because I'm not a guitarist, but guitarists just shit on everything Squier.
Yes, dude. They use
every chance that they get.
It just now started to change in the zeitgeist where people aren't being like, you're playing fucking Squier, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I bet you that's part of it. I do think that maybe he didn't mind, and then at some point he was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this anymore. I like the sound of it, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's to the point where like you bring a Squier on stage and like the guitar players in the audience wouldn't even take you seriously as a guitar player anymore. Thomas Tan is playing a Fender Jazzmaster. It's a Sunburst with the red tortoise pick guard. Okay. Unknown year, appears to be early 60s reissue because it's the rosewood, like the fretboard extends past the nut, so it's like extra wood on the end. So it's like a slab board, like a bigger piece of rosewood.
Yeah.
Quote unquote, like rosewood on there.
Yeah.
Really nice. Lots of Jazzmasters.
These last couple episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I mean, they're solid guitars.
And that's all I got for Marble Arch history gear.
If you want to get into the
goo.
Get into the dang song.
Yeah, I do.
Reminiscence.
Dude, this is a fantastic album opener. There's a lot of stuff I love about this song.
Yeah, it's...
the bass.
Just the opening of the song is like very... Like that is such a great like just guide into how bright sounding this album's about to be. I think it matches the album artwork like incredibly well.
Oh yeah.
And then we get to that solo.
It soars, dude. It's like this ascending.
The one part of the solo that you really like, what are they doing there? Like how do they achieve that? They like bend the
yeah. They're just like bending the strings, but later at the end of the solo, like before the song ends, they're like jumping octaves and they go up, dude. And it is like this very tastefully crafted, like you're hitting all the colorful notes of the chord as you climb up, and then it just ends.
Oh, at the end when the solo is ending, and then they just have the drums just kind of coming, but they do it like I would think to do it for 4.
It was like what, 2
for 4? Yeah. Instead they just go for 2, and then they just like the whole thing. They just like smack that snare, and everything comes right back in.
Yeah,
and then the guitar kind of keeps doing its own thing at the same time. It's so well executed. There's stuff like that I'm like, I need to keep this in mind for when we're writing music, because like I think both of us would think go for 4, of course, but of course you jump in early because that is exciting.
Yeah, it's unexpected, surprise and delight, man. Super duper lo-fi vocals. At 1:45, there's distorted guitar in the back, and it gives it a lot of depth. Just like with La Sarah.
Yeah,
right. You putting the distorted guitar on the back and like a more cleaner tone in the front. It just like you get so much nice bottom.
You get this sort of like back wall of sound.
Yeah,
by doing that. Yeah,
and then the clean guitar like will cut through. Great guitar solo at 4:08, and the song doesn't even feel like it's that long. It feels like a 2.5 minute song, but it's like what, 4.5 minutes long?
It's 5.5 minutes long.
Oh, see? It doesn't feel that long.
No, it doesn't, because it just kind of flows and it's really nice, so you don't mind it too much. It's not like it's like attempting to go through a million changes. You know, like if King Gizzard were, does a 5.5 minute song, they're like impressing the shit out of you every minute or so. Yeah. Whereas like this is just flowing right through, and you just get to kind of glide with it and enjoy it. Yeah. And then they change it up enough. Like even like the guitar solo changes things up enough that you're still interested, but you're going to just be following along.
I think though, if the bass part was different, this song would not be as engaging at all.
Oh yeah.
At all.
It's in a groove.
It's like boom, boom,
yeah.
boom, 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 boom. And they get the guitars doing like the triplets.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, fours. It all is just interplaying really well.
Uh-huh.
Like this is not some like scrabbled together garage rock mess.
No. This thing is very put together.
Next is Instant Love.
Yeah. Instant Love is instant classic.
Dude. That was so corny. But you're not wrong, dude.
It is kind of garage rocky the way it like starts off, you know? It's
Sure.
just this like just strumming on electric guitar and stuff and going for it. They have the little pause in there that just goes into this like soaring solo. Oh, what a great idea.
That solo is super melodic and phrased totally different than what I would have done. It's just so interesting to hear that.
Yeah.
There's a growl, a howl in the very beginning from the guitar. And dude, to have a controlled like noise like that from your guitar is so hard to do.
Yeah.
Every time I hear it, I'm impressed.
Who's the guitarist?
Thomas Tan.
Good for him.
Yeah, dude. He's fantastic. Yeah, that break. There's no like drum fill to intro. There's no like noise in between. It is literally just like a 2-second pause maybe, and then bam, all the instruments come back in at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a great idea.
It is. Oh, the background guitar tone is clean and punchy, consisting of downstrokes only. Yeah. If you're just doing downstrokes, it's gonna totally different texture of the song. And I like it.
Great idea.
Yeah, 129 has that very tasteful pause that you were talking about. Launches into that soaring guitar solo. The guitar slides down and out and just ends the song.
Yeah. Yeah. The ending is really good too.
Yeah.
It's so well executed. Great spot on the album too.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
Dude,
I'm on my
what a
way.
good song.
It's another really good song. Yeah.
Good placement too.
Album is like they're firing on all cylinders right now. Yeah, this thing is just driving forward. The drums in there are fantastic. The drums are like really good on this song.
Yes, dude. The kick is like boom boom.
The kick is going.
Boom, boom.
The hi-hat work that they're doing too is a lot of fun. Yeah, what do you think?
No, it's fantastic, dude. In construction and execution, the backing guitar is freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
At 54, the drummer randomly leaves the ride cymbal in the middle of the phrase, and I thought that was like kind of weird. And then I listened to it again, and I thought it was less jarring the second listen.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I really didn't analyze the lyrics on this album at all, but it's like
Me either, dude.
Fantastic sound. This is such a great sound. This would be so much fun to see live. They're one of the only bands who's not on tour this year.
There's a really nice guitar solo / counter melody that enters at 58 seconds. And there's some really awesome dissonance in the vocals during the verses.
Yeah.
Like he's like doubling.
It's
so nice.
It's like incredibly well produced. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, man. Really cool energy drop at 2:48 that like serves the song. It's not just some like random like, hey band, guys, let's get real quiet here for a second.
Right. Yeah. This thing, is written with purpose.
It's like it takes them a second to like go over to the ride.
Yeah.
In a cool way.
Yeah, the drums are very good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they build them really well in this song.
Yeah.
Yeah, another great song on the album.
So far, 10 out of 10. 0 complaints about anything at all.
0 stinkers. Going out on the fade out.
What do you think, Nate?
Another really great song. I'm actually surprised. These are all kind of going longer, too.
They don't feel long.
Yeah, they don't. I really think that they like the sound is like so pleasant, and then on top of that, they're changing everything up enough in the song. Like there's enough dynamics that you're sitting there feeling entertained by the whole thing. I mean, it's like just very well crafted.
That's hard to do.
Songs, yeah. And also, I meant to bring this up earlier. The lead guy from the band, he if you see an image of him, he looks
like the music.
He looks like a depressed French dude. Like he's got a very like long face, very just like
pale,
never smiling, kind of pale guy. Yeah,
which it fits the vibe.
And he's playing this.
Dude.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
But there's some like brighter tones on this that I'm like, oh, okay. I thought, if you played only sad music, I'd believe it. So yeah, this song in particular though has like a lot of like bright guitar, really like clean tones.
Yeah.
That are just like he's just noodling with them and stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing crazy going on. It's a great sound, and this hits right at the right spot in the album too.
It does, dude.
Yeah,
it does. It has that slacker vibe.
Yeah,
that everyone got super into there for a minute.
Yeah,
but there's a great guitar solo at 1 minute 54 seconds.
Yep,
and a very tasteful drop off at 3 minutes 41 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
With some type of guitar solo.
See, he gets that guitar. He drops out, and then he just has his guitar. They sort of introduce it a little bit with that dropout, and then his guitar just dances around everything a little bit, and it changes it up enough that you are still engaging.
It's nice, dude. It's
really well done.
Our next track is Moonstruck.
Moonstruck.
I really like that name.
Yeah,
too.
it's a great name.
What did you say?
Moonstruck. I think Moonstruck's kind of long.
I think so too. And it's a nice, like, little experimental track in the middle.
It is.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's dark. It's creepy.
Yeah, they have some creepy guitar in there and stuff.
Yeah.
But because they do that first drop off, and they go onto the guitar, and then they could just like cut to the ending there. But they do another drop off, and then they come back in again, and it's a lot. And this thing goes for
how long?
Almost 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot, man. Yeah. It has a nice placement, though.
It does. It's placed well in the album, and I'm glad that they are experimenting. Because I'm sure like somebody who listens to like Frank Zappa could listen to this track and be like, "This is great."
Yeah.
But I mean, so far this thing has been like very driving and had some sort of like pop DNA to it, and then we get to a track like this that there should be experimenting on this. It's just that it goes for about 7 minutes that I start to kind of.
My attention flutters.
Yeah, I fall away from it a little bit.
I'm wanting more like indie rock again at this point.
Right. Which at the 4 minute mark, if you cut to the next song, then I think that would be effective. It's just that it goes for a little while. Yeah,
it's okay. I mean, it's not like shitty. It's just odd.
Yeah, points for experimenting and like being brave enough to put it on the album. Though.
Yeah. Because he could have just been like, "Oh yeah, this is some weird segment that I'm just not gonna put on the album."
Yeah.
And no one ever hears it.
We were feeling loony in the studio that day.
In France? With that accent?
Yeah.
Do you have any songs in here? Is this your song?
Oh, yeah.
Well, your notes like, what the fuck?
Well, then Your Song is an Elton John song. A lot of these have been like stuff. Like Moonstruck is a movie where like famously like Nicolas Cage got noticed and stuff. And then
do you think that's in reference to some of this stuff?
I don't think so, but like, and then we've had 4 songs in a row now that I'm like, I can name another song that goes by that name.
Yeah.
So it's just interesting. Your Song,
it's like a good filler song. I don't think it's anything spectacular.
Right, yeah. It's I was telling you I love the guitar tone on it. It's
yeah. Reminds you of Wally.
I mean, there's some like we just recorded La Sera. And their stuff I could have stood to have a song like this on that album, like whereas we move over to this album and it's like, yeah, this is a filler track for them. It's not as engaging, but it's a good song. Like I think it's a great track.
Song.
Yeah,
there's nothing like bad about it. It's just I don't think it has the same like glitter that the others on this album do. Right.
Yeah, because we got I think we got 4 bangers in a row right at the start.
Right, dude.
Yeah,
and then one that's like slightly less of a banger.
Right.
It's not hit the banger threshold, but it's still
Moonstruck. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about Your Song? Yeah. Moonstruck. Yeah, and then we get to Your Song. It's like, okay, we're still going, but
I think they're dipping the energy very low on purpose because of what's about to happen.
Gold. Yeah. So I was gonna say earlier, actually. So Today and Gold are 2 of my 3 favorites on this album. So Gold is next, though. Gold is pretty good.
Dude, let me tell you something. I told you earlier, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite songs of all time, and a lot of Mandy's Dreaming was like inspired by this song when it came out. Like what I'm playing now with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Comes from this song, which is really cool, man, to even like sit down and like talk to you about it. There's just a lot of stuff he's doing that I like. Like, I remember the day that I put my headphones in and listened to this album on a sunny day, and this song came on, and I, like, stopped walking. It was like that. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. You know what song that was for me? It was Glamorous Indie Rock and Roll by The Killers.
Oh,
that song kicks ass. I remember like, I had my CD player walking around listening to it in my parents' neighborhood. And then, like, that song hit, and I was like, whoa, this is so good. Gold.
That is a certified grade A Angus beef banger right there.
Yeah, that's a really... Well, why do you like it so much?
How it makes me feel. I mean, initially, it's just, that's...
Sure. Yeah. That's like pretty much everybody's metric, right? It's just like, what do you feel when you're...
The melody and the guitar tone is fantastic, and how everything works together in conjunction. They're building this song in such a way where like they can bring it up and down enough. Yeah. And then they bring it up again, but not all the way, and then they bring it really low down and then back up a lot. Yeah. And it sounds like really complicated, but it works really well. Yeah. There's a synth in the background. I have no idea what he's saying in the song.
Yeah, but the synth like
the synth is making
it. The synth is that little touch that also... Oh, and I meant to say this a couple songs ago. The bass has been, like, fucking killing it every song.
I know.
Yeah.
This particular song with the synth reminds me of Inner Wave.
Sure.
Our first episode. Yeah. Which you should go listen to. It's pretty good. It's a perfectly crafted song that, within the context of this album, those two extremely slow, low-energy songs have built me up to wanting something. Yeah. I don't know what I want, but then this hits and I realize, oh my God, this is exactly what my ears were waiting for amidst all that sound.
Well, okay, so it's a fantastic song. It's really well done. And then they've got 2 more songs still.
I know.
And I'm like, okay. Like when I was first listening to this, I was like, that song like fucking rocked. Yes. It's one of my 3 favorites on this album. They gotta stick the landing. Can they do it?
I don't know, man. If they can't, you better just leave it.
Just leave it. Got another fade out on this track.
Yeah.
Dude, this is one of my 3 favorites on the album.
Oh, dude, this is my least favorite.
Yeah, on the album.
What makes it your favorite?
I love the little like just like the 3 strums and stuff, and then they're kind of alone, and then you get this the drums just like build back in. Every time the drums build back in too, it's just like brings it back into this like slacker rock kind of like groove where it just feels kind of dancey and stuff. I'm very like, it's very like slow moving, and I really enjoy this one because it's straightforward. Like the one that was experimental earlier, like is kind of, it's like off for me because they're really like throwing expectations around on the track and you don't quite know where it's going to land. But this one keeps moving the whole time, and I'm really into it. There's that, and then they do something else with the guitar somewhere in there that really stands out to me that I really enjoy.
To me, this song sounds like every other indie song that's being played right now. The guitar part, the dun 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 dun. It's just this weird thing I've noticed in our little Brooklyn music scene where all of these indie bands, the guitar players will play some very underwhelming quarter note or eighth note stuff, and that's all they ever do. Yeah. And it really gets on my under my skin.
That's where I think they've earned it on this, where it's like, I know you are capable of like so much. Like, I know you guys can play all this stuff, so...
I get that. I still just think they're better than that. They can come up with something better than, like, little eighth notes.
Also...
I don't know.
Was that a popular thing in 2019 also, or was this, like...
No, this is, like, right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder if that's part of it, too.
Well, like, maybe it was... It started in like 20...
When you first heard this album, did it bother you like that? Or was it a little...
I don't even recall hearing the song ever when I listened to this album.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You know what? Because you didn't listen to the full... My album this week is the...
Because I listened to Gold and I was like, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, that came on, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
So I just never heard the song until this.
Okay.
It's just, it's too slacker. It's like, I don't know. Sure, they've earned or whatever, but... I think they could have ended it on Gold, and it went just like Lucera, ended a little earlier.
Sure, yeah, but we still have Children of the Slump.
Yeah, I mean,
still
this song is great.
Yeah, yeah. Long fade out at the end, too.
I think if you maybe cut the song almost in half,
yeah,
and replaced or put it in front, put it after your song before Gold,
okay,
and then took out Leave It. So you end on Gold.
Yeah,
3 really slow songs, drop the energy almost to the floor, almost lose interest.
Yeah.
And then you come in with Gold.
Yeah.
And it pops and ends the album on like this oh my god, I love this band note. That's like kind of how I think.
Okay.
It's not that I don't like this song. I think the end of the album could have been organized a little differently.
Yeah, I think
what are your thoughts?
This is another one that it's very experimental.
Yeah.
They do another big drop out, come back in. The song goes for 6 minutes. I think I do like this as a closer. I think it's just kind of every different instrument gets it's time to shine on this last track.
That's cool.
They kind of get to all say goodbye, and then the album kind of ends in a way from there. Long fade out at the end.
It's 45, 30 seconds or something.
30 seconds, yeah. But I mean, I don't mind it at the end because I do think that, it's, I don't know. It could be a little more focused. But
it feels like a junk drawer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it's the last song, though, I'm I have a little leeway for it, and I'm okay, you want to end on some big experimental thing and kind of just
leeway, guys.
Slowly, kind of instead of do because what you're proposing is do a big end on a big note that people will remember.
Yeah,
and I think that what they're going for here is let's just fade out a little bit and just kind of let this thing simmer.
That's the last song they put out. It literally they just kind of fade away.
Yeah.
The whole band.
I mean, could be a good if they never make an album again, could be a good kind of fading out last note.
Yeah.
But if they do, it ruins everything.
You can't make another album, Marble Arch, says Nate Hawley.
Yeah, exactly. Marble Starch, more like it. Would you own this on vinyl?
Yes, I would.
Me too.
Dude,
that's like
2. That is 2 in a row.
Yeah, I like this album. This is a good album.
What is your relationship to Marble Arch?
I knew Reminiscence from somewhere. I know
cool.
I've heard the song a few times, but that's it. That's all I really knew them from. What about you?
I stumbled upon one of their singles, and then I was living with my parents in Kentucky, and I was walking around the downtown, sunny day like today, and the album came out, and I listened to it. I've been waiting for this album to come out. And it was everything I thought it would be, and a little bit more.
When did this come out?
March 22nd, 2019.
What's the Billboard look like?
So for the week of March 30th, 2019, they didn't chart. Sad enough. It's okay. Number 10 is Drip or Drown 2 by Gunna.
All right, we're in 2019.
Yeah. Championships by Meek Mill is number 9. Astro World by Travis Scott is number 8. Scorpion by Drake is number 7. Beer Bongs and Bentleys is number 6 by Post Malone. Bohemian Rhapsody soundtrack by Queen is number 5.
That's pretty good. And
right?
Yeah, they all did lip syncing and stuff in the movie. So it is just Queen that everyone's listening to.
I never saw that, but we should watch that together.
I saw it for my birthday.
Cool. Number 4 is Hoodie SZN, Hoodie Season, by A Boogie Wit Da Hoodie.
Hey, you know.
Number 3 is A Star Is Born soundtrack by Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
I'm buried in the shallows.
Damn. Where were we? Okay, and then number 2 is Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. Number 1 is Death Race for Love by Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD.
That top 10 might get you down, but we get to jump back to 1965 now.
Because I would find that, delightful.
Yeah. And check out some Herb Alpert's Whipped Cream and Other Delights.
Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Yeah. Very important.
Yeah.
He This is another one of those albums with an iconic album cover. Like, you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
but it does not impact the quality of the music or anything.
No. But we've covered a couple albums already with like some iconic album covers. But this one like is another one that iconic album cover and also fantastic sound, like great album.
Oh yeah.
Also, when I was like doing all the research for this, I pulled up Herb Alpert on Wikipedia. You know, his main Wikipedia. Have you seen his main Wikipedia picture?
He's handsome.
He's fucking handsome. Dude.
I know.
I was like, Jesus Christ, Herb, calm down. God,
that's Herbert to you.
Yeah, that's Herbert. Yeah, Herbert's my father.
I know we're two people born in the 90s. And we weren't alive when this record came out. We weren't alive when it was hitting record stores and impacting the cultural sphere. But we have a little bit of unique stuff to add to it, we hope. Just as a little disclaimer, I know this man is insanely ultra famous and did a whole lot to the world of music. So what little we can add, we hope it's just...
This is also just us like kind of like being in awe of how... like incredibly crafted he can arrange a song is
amazing,
incredible. Yeah. So in 1957, Herb Alpert teamed up with Rob Wirtz as a songwriter for Keene Records. Yeah. So they had a number of top 20 hits, and that other people performed, like Sam Cooke.
Yeah.
And then in 1960, he began his recording career as a vocalist at RCA Records. Under the name Dore Alpert.
Dore?
Yeah. Like, Dore. And then in 1962, Alpert and his new business partner, Jerry Moss, formed Carnival Records, but then they found that like Carnival Records had been taken or whatever.
Right.
So then the two of them form A&M Records.
And what does A&M stand for? Not as in Texas.
Well, Alpert and Moss. Yeah.
Which I just never, ever knew.
I know, I never knew that. And then, just really quickly, he did... just to get his career started, once he was playing his own music, he couldn't get it down. He started playing this song called "Twinkle Star," written by Soul Lake. And then Herb Alpert was having like a really hard time getting the song down, and so he took a break and went to Tijuana to watch bullfights. And
so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm bored and stressed. I'm just gonna
take my money I made like writing top 20 hit songs and go to Tijuana.
See
and see a bullfight, take that in. And while he's there,
this is the moment.
Yeah, he sees the crowd and how they're reacting to the mariachi bands and like how excited people are. What does he say?
Between the excitement of the crowd, the traditional mariachi music, the trumpet call starting the fight, the yelling, and the sound of the bulls, it all clicked for me.
Yeah.
All of this shit just... It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And and it all clicks, and he's like, I need to be using a lot of brass. And so he goes back.
Not even just brass, just like that. The mariachi style.
Yeah, so you're right. Like the mariachi like style of it and stuff. But he's like horns. I do need to be using horns, and like so he's like pairing all this together in his head, and then he goes back to California and he records the song with trumpets and the mariachi style and stuff, and then renames the song "The Lonely Bull." And then when he did it, he dubbed... you and I were both stoked about this.
God.
So Herb Alpert was the Tijuana Brass on that first album. And him like just dubbing over his own trumpet just in different tunes.
And how did he figure that out?
I don't know. How did he figure out how
He heard a Les Paul record and he was like, oh my God, how do I get that shimmer? I'm going to do that. And it just... He does it ever so slightly like out of time and ever so slightly out of tune. Literally like 2 or 3 cents. And then it sounds
like a whole like... chorus of
horn. It sounds like a horn section because no one's gonna play in the right like intonation. Everyone has a different embouchure when they're blowing on the horn.
Yeah,
everyone will come in like a second. It's genius. It is genius.
It's a great way to do it. It sounds like it sounds like you have a whole horn section at your disposal.
But doing it, pitching each horn, that's where the magic is. You're pitching it up and down like 1 or 2 cents.
Yeah.
And to play a whole line slightly sharp, then play another line in tune. And dude, the skill this guy has on because when I was in middle school, I played trumpet all the way up through high school in marching band. concert band and jazz band.
Yeah.
And that is not an easy instrument to play.
He's another one of these musicians we've been kind of hitting on. There's just a handful that we've like gotten so who seems like he really thinks in music. You know, we've had Les Paul, we've talked about Trent Reznor, and I think that Herb Alpert is like another one that is just like completely like he just can go into a studio and absolutely know what to do to get all the sound down correctly. Mm-hmm. And so that song, The Lonely Bowl, becomes a top 10 hit in 1962.
Thank goodness he changed the name.
Yeah, Twinkle Star. Jesus Christ.
Nerd.
Yeah, so then he winds up putting out a couple of albums. And so then we arrived at Whipped Cream and Other Delights, and this is the fourth studio album.
Yes.
His previous one was South of the Border, which was also very successful. Yeah, and then this album, they purposefully kind of took this down a level from like they had really like a Mexican flair in their previous albums, and this one they wanted to be like, we'll keep that a little bit, but we want to go a little more classical. Let's like do something that's more like widely appealing.
Yeah, but with like still a lot of like Latin percussion in it, which is very cool.
You know who played bass on this album?
I am so glad you asked. Honestly, probably one of my favorite bass players of all time. Mm-hmm. Her name is Carol Kay.
At the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She got that honorary, like...
Good for her.
Because you had said you thought that she got inducted. And I don't think she got, like, officially, like, inducted. I think that she's...
Like
anyways.
Posthumously?
No, well, she's 90. She's alive.
Oh, I didn't know.
She's still alive, and they gave her the award, and she rejected it. And she said it's a... Yeah, she was like, it's... I was a session musician, like, with the Wrecking Crew, which is also a name that she rejects. And somewhere in there, I think that she's, like, just doesn't... Just, like, kind of... pushes back on everything at some point, and I'm like, maybe calm down. But she's 90.
Give her a break.
Yeah, she rejected the award and said that it's she's like it's everybody who was involved in all those recordings who are responsible for everything, not just me.
Whoa.
So
that's pretty badass.
Yeah. But also she is like one of the great session bassists.
Dude,
yeah.
She's all over the Beach Boys.
Rest in peace, Brian Wilson. Rest in peace.
Where did they record this?
They recorded it in Gold Star in Hollywood, which shut down in 1984. Another,
It's on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah.
Why'd they shut it down? Too much partying?
Yeah, right? I don't know. It's just because every fucking studio has to shut down at some point, apparently. Like, I don't know. Maybe this... Because in Sound City, they do talk about how, like, a lot of studios became like sexier and they had hot tubs in them and all this stuff. And like, you weren't even like playing music half the time that you went to a studio, and then like everything became overproduced. And maybe, I don't know. Gold Star was one of the studios that just fell behind because that wasn't the goal there.
It's like, they don't have a hot tub and a champagne fridge. We can't record there, guys.
Right. And then, cause that started to happen in the 80s. So that's my only guess. But Alpert and Moss produced this album.
Surprise!
Dude, like, you get to play it now, and they're like, yeah, so the A&M guys, yeah, both of them, their names are on there. They're going to produce your album. Like that.
They're in here with you right now, playing the instruments with you guys.
It's like, Herb Alpert, I'm not surprised, as a producer on this album.
But sure. Jerry Moss.
But Moss, like, also coming in and doing it as a whole, like, that's got to be just so cool to be working with. Oh, and this was Carol Kay's first major album she played bass on.
Get out, are you serious?
In interviews.
What a breakout album.
She's said multiple times, she's like, I don't know what people are thinking. I'm terrible at bass on that album. I don't think I'm holding it down at all. I'm doing a terrible job. She goes, but after every song, people would tell me that I did a great job and they'd move on to the next one. And she's like, I guess if they think it's good enough. And I'm like, you're being so hard on yourself. The bass on this thing is like fucking great.
Dude, it's holding it together.
What's your relationship to Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass?
Way back in the day, my parents would have on TV Land or something. Mm-hmm. My dad would just be sitting there with a beer.
Yeah.
Watching TV Land, and the dating game would come on.
Yep. And
I would hear Lollipops and Roses, but I didn't know what the heck that was.
Yeah.
But it was just, I feel like for a lot of people, it's just, they've always been around. No one can really pinpoint a time when they first were introduced to them unless, I don't know. They were just always around, like Spanish Flea. They're in cartoons and like everywhere, man. Like Herb has taken over.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, all that like the game show music is just like Herb Alpert. Yeah, it's crazy.
What about you?
This is another one of those albums that my mom would spin sometimes.
She had the vinyl.
Yeah. So she had the vinyl.
Cool.
A Taste of Honey. We played a lot. And then we had the CD too. I remember my parents got the CD, and then
of whipped cream.
Yeah,
That's funny, man.
Yeah. They got the CD and then put in like the CD thing that rotated around and stuff. And my brother needed it he used it for like some school project, and I think it was A Taste of Honey in the school project and stuff.
Cool.
So and it's just kind of like been around, kind of like just forever, right? Like I was born and Herb Alpert was already like this thing that everybody just knew about. This album cover shows up everywhere, but every time I see it, I do feel a little bit of like I know that people are like, oh, that's that album that like Dark Side of the Moon or something you just recognize everywhere, but I do feel a connection whenever I see it where I'm like, right, I've been listening to this thing since I was a kid, in some capacity. And then I remember at some point my parents getting rid of a lot of their CDs, and I had their Whipped Cream and Other Delights CD in my giant CD collection for a time too.
You don't even have to say the ending to that because that's too sad for me to hear again.
Sold it all.
To move somewhere to record in the studio with the band.
Right.
So you were talking about that album cover a second ago.
The album cover, super iconic, really famous. It's been parodied a million times.
Oh, dude, I know. So many good artists have like made funny recreations of that.
But Peter Whorf created the iconic cover. Mm-hmm. Dolores Erickson is on the cover. She's still alive. She even has done parodies of the cover.
Cool. On it, so she's wearing chiffon and shaving cream. Like chiffon is like a little mesh thing.
Right.
And they put the shaving cream all over top of it. If you've never seen it.
Well, it looks like she's naked under the shaving cream.
Yeah, it looks like she's naked in a fucking pile of whipped cream.
Sorry, whipped cream.
Yeah, but they used shaving cream.
But they used shaving cream because whipped cream would have like gone flat in minutes. And they said that the studio lights would have melted it. So.
Exactly. She was 3 months pregnant when that photo was taken. It's cool. I love the green background. It's like not a solid green.
I know.
That's the best.
I was thinking about the idea of like juxtaposing the green with the white is such a great idea.
Yeah, it looks like almost like patches of grass and dirt, almost kind of.
And then that rose that she's holding has just a little bit of contrast for the whole picture. It's great.
Who did you say directed the album artwork?
Peter Whorf.
And it's cool too because every subsequent album sleeve printing is going to look a little differently because of the inks, whatever run they had, So that's cool. That's just cool, man.
Well, and then like the overall look of this too is very like grainy 60s film kind of. Even like the lettering that they have on the side.
It's fantastic.
It's very of its time. Yeah, it's it looks fantastic. The whipped cream on her head is real whipped cream.
Is it really?
Yeah, that is real whipped cream, and then of course, like what she's like licking off her finger. But it's very like seductive album cover. I'm sure a lot of young men saw that and they're like
started their journey here.
Yeah, you got any notes about the gear on here?
I'm so glad you asked. I have 0.
It's okay.
No, I'm lying to you.
Okay, oh my God.
Dude, of course I have stuff about the gear. Who do you think you're talking to? So, dude, I had to dig deep. I was watching like all of these weird like YouTube videos of a recording of an old TV that had like 10 views on it or something.
Sure.
Find all this weird footage. Never ever once anyone ever pictured playing an acoustic guitar or a classical guitar, but it is all over this album. It is all over.
Yeah.
Joe Pisano is only ever pictured playing, which is also super weird because this never pops up anywhere else really in the 60s. It's so rare. He's playing a Fender Electric 12. So it's a 1965 267 in Sunburst. Basically, it's a 12-string electric guitar.
Yeah.
But it's noted by its very peculiar-looking hockey stick headstock. It's humongous.
I see it. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a 12-string guitar. It sounds beautiful, but it's electric. And those things are a very pretty penny. I guarantee you Fender gave that to him and was like, hey, play this in all of these like TV broadcasts so we can get notoriety.
Yeah.
But the first video I saw it on, it was a BBC live broadcast in 1967. But then I went back and I found it on a November 1965 airing of the Ed Sullivan Show.
Wow.
So he was definitely... It's on the album also.
Yeah.
It's just he's not... Excuse me. He's not pictured with any type of acoustic. I just thought that was really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But those guitars are super rare, and I love seeing them out in the wild.
I found one on here for $10,000. Like one from 1964.
Yeah. That's the creme de la creme of like oddball guitars. You know who has one? When I saw Real Estate play, he has one.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was like From Me to You. Martin Courtney was standing there playing that exact guitar, and I just was in awe. Pat Senatore. This is weird because never once... I know Carol Kay is a studio musician, but she is never, ever pictured in any videos, photos, nothing ever. I don't know if that's her choice or just like...
Yeah. I was able to dig up like one photo of her playing with the band, but it was a whole group photo of everybody in the studio playing.
See, yeah. So it's like she lived in the studio basically, which if that's what she wanted, that's cool. But like, basically what I'm saying is this like a fishy like misogyny thing, pushing her out and replacing her with a dude on camera, playing her bass parts? Do you know what I'm saying?
Did you find photos of like a man playing bass?
It's only Pat Senatore.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It's only him.
I mean, yeah, maybe she... see, that's the thing is,
I don't
just because I've read like stuff from her doing interviews and stuff, I don't think she loves notoriety. So it could be her too. I really don't know. Yeah.
Who's to say?
Yeah.
But what's out there is Pat Senatore with a really cool all-black P bass, a precision bass, which is a Fender developed them, and he put frets on them for precision note fingering.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. With the matching headstock, which is so weird. I'm telling you, dude, the Tijuana Brass have the weirdest gear. You didn't just go out and buy an instrument in the 60s with a headstock that had the same like automobile color as the body of the instrument. It was always exposed wood. Always, unless it was a very highly specialized custom order or a promotional gift from Fender to the band.
Okay. Yeah.
So it could be one of those. It is, if you look up, it is beautiful. A white little pit guard.
It really could be. I mean, who knows? It really could be promotional though, because
that's what they did with the beat. Like not the beat, like every other band. So the Beatles were given instruments by Rickenbacker.
I mean, like these guys are also like topping charts. You know, before this album.
You're on the Ed Sullivan Show. Of course, Fender wants their shit on there.
Yeah, exactly. So they're. I bet you that all of them are just getting gifted. Like,
and it looks brand new. There's no like wear on them. So I'm gonna go with the promotional stuff. Yeah, but it's really beautiful. You never see like all black instruments like that. Yeah, and that's just like the guitar and bass gear. Yeah. Super cool.
Cool.
Wish I could find more on the classical guitar used, but...
Oh, also, before I forget, this album, 60 years old.
And it's still relevant.
It's still relevant, and this motherfucker's still touring this shit.
Which is crazy. He's coming here.
Is he?
I thought. Or maybe, no, it was San Antonio. I think I just saw a concert, and I was like...
He's just playing in San Antonio, but he did play a couple other places earlier this year. He might come here still.
It's New York, dude. Everyone comes here.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to jump into this fresh pile of shaving cream? Oh, man.
A Taste of Honey? Huh?
Hot dog.
It's a great opening track.
Man, the way he arranged this song is fucking nice.
Yeah. It's the only complaint I have, which I'll get out of the way early, is the long pauses into the kicks. There's one too many for me.
Do you know what those are there for?
No.
This particular recording of A Taste of Honey is noted for the 8 kick drum beats before the tempo shift.
Okay.
It's a slight tempo increase.
Yeah.
That kick drum moment is intended as an editing cue to be removed in post, but Alpert decided to leave it in.
Interesting.
Isn't that... Dude, I thought that was like the fact of the podcast. It's this little tiny like... editorial tool, and he's like, I'm just gonna leave that in. I personally really think it fits the song.
I could do the experiment later of cutting that out and seeing what it sounds like without it. Yeah
and in erasing the negative space and just going like right to the tempo shift.
Yep
It's cool. I just thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it is kind of fun, the idea of like recording, having a vision for it and stuff, and then in post you kind of
Herb's like,
something.
all right, everybody, so we're gonna play this song, see, and then you're gonna do 8 drum kicks, and see, and we're gonna cut it out, but you're still gonna do them live. You with me?
And they're like, okay, I guess.
And but you know, let's leave them in.
Am I still getting paid? Yeah.
$1
I'm with you.
$1 per
with
kick,
you, boss. Yeah, $1 per kick. Yeah.
Calves the size of watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh, this song was written by Bobby Scott and Rick Marlowe in 1960.
Mm-hmm. Covered by the Beatles.
Dude, Carol Kay on that bass is just like, it's so good. This is like a very different song than the Beatles version. They do a very slow, like moody.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very fast and like,
it's fun and less
dancey.
than 3 minutes.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing.
Great opening track. Yeah, to like introduce this album.
The guitar, dude. There's that Fender 12 comes in and it has like a shallow tremolo on it.
Yeah,
that is my favorite part of the song.
It's doing a lot of this subtle work that's in the back that you're not gonna like really like register because the brass is like up front.
Yeah.
But it's so subtle that it's like really adding to the track.
Give it up for the Tijuana strings, okay? Yeah. He is killing it, dude.
The shaker in place of where somebody might put a ride is really nice.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that shaker in there.
There's a classical guitar in the back that goes, it's a chromatic descent. And it goes,
yeah. It's all just...
while the bass is going up.
It's all built together so well.
Yeah.
It's a great, it's, it really is like introing like how fucking great this album's about to be.
I know you're in for a ride. Oh, dude. At 1 minute, 47 seconds, there's a very small tease of a trumpet solo. It's for like a measure and a half, which is really...
Yeah, it doesn't go too long.
Yeah. Oh, man, the key change at 2 minutes, 11 seconds.
Uh-huh.
It's like mid-phrase, and it's very jarring, and it's...
Yeah, it is.
They go from F to F sharp. That's the key change. And they do the exact thing in Bittersweet Samba.
Okay.
The same key change, F to F sharp, which I thought the only 2 key changes on the album are F to F sharp. And I just thought that was really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great song, dude. I'm so excited you picked this album.
Oh, it's such a fun album.
I know.
We're going to have to do more Herb Alpert, Tijuana.
Yeah. Dude, what do you think of Green Peppers?
It's nice and simple. It's very, to us, it's very like, welcome to the dating game, you know?
Yeah,
and like that kind of, but like, I don't know, maybe back then it might have just been like, you know, this is just the single on this album, or whatever. This isn't a single, and it sounds great. You were just saying that it's the marimba.
The marimba.
There. It sounds so fucking
good. Dude, that makes it. That's like the... How does it go? I love the marimba, yeah.
It sounds really good.
It gives it like a tropical feel, like a more... It's like not Latin, but it's tropical.
Yeah.
Right? But it has Latin elements to it, which is... There's just a lot going on in this song, you know?
It's great. This thing clocks in at 1 minute 32.
Written by Solomon Lachoff.
Right.
Again, Sully.
Old Soul Lake, yeah. Still contributing to the music.
This song I wrote, it's very vibrant and youthful.
Okay.
Right, like a fresh green bell pepper. You know what I'm saying? Like right when you cut into it, it's crisp and juicy.
Yeah.
There's a very strong Latin feel to the backing band in the very beginning. Oh, there's that really nice pause in the middle with nothing, and it lasts 2.5 seconds of just silence.
Yeah.
That's a long time for silence in the middle of a song.
Yeah.
And that happens at 58 seconds in the song.
Yeah.
And they come back in for the refrain at 1 minute and 1 second, which is like... Herb is arranging this like a pro.
Yeah, it sounds great. Everyone's playing it so well. Tangerine?
The slow songs on this album I love.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like... one of the the most valuable things I learned in band in high school was it's harder to play slower.
Oh yeah, it is. It is harder to play slower. And it's like a solo horn in there, and it's so. I mean, you can't really do this with multiple horns. This is a solo horn song. It
was written by Victor Schertzinger. The music, and the words are by Johnny Mercer.
Right.
This all came about in 1941.
And just to make sure nobody's getting confused, there's no words on this track in the
Not this one.
In this recording, but
the jazz standard has words.
But there is humming in this.
I am so glad you said that.
Yeah.
I think that is the stardust that makes this song shine.
Well, it comes in with the piano too, and so I'm thinking it's kind of like the Thelonious Monk album that we were listening to,
dude.
where it's like the piano player is just sitting there humming to themselves while they're playing.
But I think that's Herb doing that.
I think so. Yeah,
that's him doing it.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's really nice. It kind of cuts in really clearly too.
It's in the front of the mix almost.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's unusual.
It sounds like somebody probably bumped it up to the front of the mix, and I really like it,
dude. Me too.
Yeah.
There's let's see.
This is one of my favorites on the album too.
The marimba is present again.
Yeah.
It sounds so nice. The classical guitar has some really, really nice runs that feel like shooting stars.
Yeah. Yeah.
I nerd out when I hear that. There's a shaker and bongos.
Yeah.
The trumpet solos, it's just like there is just the appropriate amount of reverb on this trumpet. Mm-hmm. In between the phrases of the trumpet, the classical guitar slips in with like short but tasty little runs.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it's one of your favorites? What number would you rank it?
I think this is number 2 or 3. I think.
Yeah, same here.
I've got there's some really good songs.
Maybe 3.
Bittersweet Samba.
Dude, what do you think of
Bittersweet Samba, dude? I mean, this is great. Yeah, it's this kind of like raises everything back up, after Tangerine,
but not too much.
No,
which is important.
But it's exciting and fun. I don't know. This is just like really well placed in the album. The little xylophone run is great. Yes. The guitar is like solid on this,
and it's at the front of the mix.
Yeah,
but it's not a classical. It's an acoustic.
Yeah,
but also layered in there is a 12-string when they do the boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
boom.
yeah.
So it's like, dude, there's a lot of instruments going on. Mm-hmm. It's nice. It's cool.
It is.
At 44 seconds in, there's a key change, just like A Taste of Honey, from F to F sharp. But it's not in the middle of a phrase. It's like at the end of the phrase. Awesome snare run at 1 minute, 15 seconds.
Uh-huh.
And then the open shaker.
Yeah.
At the end.
Yeah. It's all shit. Yeah. It's another just like really well done song.
Yeah. I think this is. I had out of all the albums we've done, I think this was the most fun one to research and sit down and just listen to and write about.
Right.
For me.
Because you're very into the instrumentation. So it's like very
man.
And because this is instruments only, but also like so specifically like very well made. Like he arranges this whole thing in a very specific way so that everything is kind of like hitting your senses in a different way. Like, yeah,
man.
Yeah. It just becomes an enjoyable, like, whole piece to listen to. Lemon Tree.
Oh, dude. Oh.
Yeah, how do you like that guitar on Lemon Tree?
The classical guitar in the song is the star, and it just is fantastic. It is.
They've really got it up. Like, it's so... Like, there's times where the brass is up front, but that guitar, like, this song is just, like, nothing without that guitar.
It's in the front of the mix, but it's not loud.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's really hard to do.
And it really stands out right at the front, like at the beginning of the song, and then right at the end. Yeah. And then it's just kind of playing around in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some like lazy horns in this.
Yeah.
Some great percussion.
This song was written by
Will Holt.
Okay. But it was adapted from Brazilian folk song Meu Limão, L-M-I-O-L-I-R-O.
Yeah.
My Lemon Tree is what it translates to.
Okay.
And that was arranged by Jose Carlos Burrell in 1937.
Wow.
So it's like this really old traditional song that's been like pulled through the decades.
Yeah.
And it's still going.
Yeah, 1937. Wow. So that's what? That would be 88 years ago.
And we're still talking about it.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's got like flamenco kind of like Latin sounds to it.
Real nice lazy horns.
They tricked me though in the beginning, those low piano octave hits. I feel like it's going to be a scary song.
Yeah.
Right?
And
it's very intentional. I'm like, oh God, what am I about to hear right now?
It flows into that and then flows out. It gives a good amount of variety. I think that I would prefer that over this thing just kind of being straightforward. Still, though, under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So what's the harm?
Technically, yeah. What's the harm? What's the harm?
Whipped cream. Dude, those little woodblock hits.
Fantastic.
This is another like game show song. I mean, this is kind of, to me, this is the game show song. But yeah,
I think if you hear this song outside of like understanding who Herb Alpert is,
right,
it's going to be kind of like, what's the word? Like, I don't want to use like meme. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, very just like pop culture zeitgeist kind of thing.
Corny,
like,
I guess. Corny.
Yeah.
But in this context, dude, this is a great song.
Especially here in the album, like right after Lemon Tree, just before Love Potion number 9. I think this is like the perfect like place to be putting this song on the album. It's also just very I don't know, this is another one of my favorites. Like they towards the end of the song too, they have interplay between all the instruments, and they just like they will stop and start, you know, bum 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 bum, you know, like so like one person will drop off and then the next person will start.
Oh yeah,
like,
I see.
It's really like just very well organized. It's
But this is more of like a trumpet future.
Yes, it is. But every single time that another instrument like pops in, it's like it'll be playing support, and then it'll jump up to the front really quickly and then bounce back while something else takes over. And it's like
tasteful, man.
Really, like really well arranged.
This song, it was written by Alan Toussaint. Under pen name Naomi Neville. Or Neville, which was his mother's name, which is really sweet.
Oh, that is sweet.
And he wrote it in January 1965. And it was originally recorded by the Stokes. I will say, it is like, it sounds the same. Yeah. It is, he pretty much took that arrangement and just
put it on this.
Dude, yeah, it's so similar.
I mean, the turnaround on that too, January 1965. This album came out in April, so I imagine they recorded it in like March, February, so...
Right. So he's like, hey guys, there's this new song. Y'all want to play it?
Yeah. And then just like turned it right around. I'm sure though that they're also like, Herb Alpert's going to play our thing. I mean, like we can probably
give him the sheet music.
Well, and then he gets some money from that too. It's not like Herb Alpert's just collecting everything. Like,
yeah. He's not like some weird collector and just stealing shit.
Yeah, no. Lawyers would definitely be involved, saying like he still gets 25% since he wrote the original, or whatever it is. I mean, like, go for it, take that money. Yeah.
This song has like a really whimsical sound. Yeah. Filled with like staccato, short notes that fill these really longer, bouncy phrases. I really like the hi-hat in this song. And there's a quick break in the band with a short piano solo at 13 seconds. Yeah, you like this song?
Yeah, this is one of my 3 favorites on the album.
Love Potion number 9.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is just not... I lived in New Orleans and I heard music like this all the time.
Sure.
But this doesn't hit like that music did.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that like sloppy, like homemade feel to it. And I think that's why I don't like this version of it. It's too polished. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So they, it was a tradition early on for the Tijuana Brass to include one song rendered in a quote unquote striptease fashion.
This silly striptease song was written in 1959 by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. Who that pair would write a lot of different shit for a lot of different people, including Jailhouse Rock for Elvis Presley. Yep. Which is pretty cool. And it was first recorded by the Clovers in May of 1960. I really do like the electric guitar in the back of the mix. Yeah. I wrote probably my least favorite on the album.
Yeah, I think this is my least favorite too.
Yeah, it's just, I get what they're doing, I'm just not into it.
El Garbanzo is next.
That is my second favorite. That is my second favorite on this whole album.
Great strings in that song.
Yeah, there's a man. It is so interesting, dude, because the beginning of this song sounds like a Greek traditional, like party song.
Yes,
it's the mandolin. It's like the high strings. But then he brings in this like Latin mariachi flavored brass section, and it's like he's like blending in a bunch of genres in here, and it feels like seamless. Yeah, this feels like a party you walked into just randomly on the street.
Yeah, it does.
There's people in there in the song going, hey!
It feels like people like cheering. Kind of.
Yes, dude. Yes, this is the happiest song on the whole album, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's like really just like fun and celebratory.
Yeah, it's a big part. Celebratory.
Yeah.
Yes, man. Dude, some of the bits in the brass, it's like they're deliberately recorded a little out of tune.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, like how we talked about earlier. But it just makes it feel so much more warmer.
Yeah.
Very warm, very like live and natural and organic, you know.
Ladyfingers?
That's my favorite one on the whole album.
I think that's my favorite too.
Dude.
This is their most popular song.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Ladyfingers is like so well done.
Ladyfingers was written by Jean-Baptiste Isidore Baron Thielemans.
Yeah, but
known professionally as Toots Thielemans.
Yeah.
Which is a legendary harmonica player.
Yeah. He's all over all these different albums. And I know, like, he's so notable that, like, I mean, maybe in a music nerd, like, I know who he is, which is wild, like, a harmonica player.
Yeah.
That's, like, that popular.
Yeah. He's a big fucking deal.
Yeah. I didn't know until, like, just now, like, looking at stuff, like, that he was the one who wrote this song. That's crazy.
And he never recorded it. He never, ever recorded it, ever. It's just Herb Alpert. So, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I just I don't even know how to describe this song. This is the best trumpet playing in the 60s, you know, like it is so warm and so he's pushing so much air and every one of his notes are on the very back end of the beat and they're almost late. They're almost late, but they're right. So it feels kind of like
when you hear that, you hear the comparison there with the percussion, and you can hear how he's just like
he's lagging. Yeah, it's great,
really nice.
And since he's pushing so much air through that horn, it's going slightly flat. And it's dude, like I'm just blown away.
Yeah, it sounds great.
It's a world class playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's harder to play that than fast Flight of the Bumblebee shit. You know,
that with all the strings accompanying it is really what just makes the song. So
and the bongos, the percussion, everything goes into this very gentle
what else was in the vibraphone? The vibraphone.
Yeah, the vibraphone, and they have just enough little tremolo on that.
Yeah.
Give me some Butterball.
Really solid ending too, with everything coming together.
Yeah. Is it a crisp echo in the room when they stop playing?
Yeah, Butterball has. So I enjoy Butterball at the beginning, but the clarinet kicks in, and I think that really activates the song.
Oh yeah,
I think that's really what brings it to life.
Yeah, it's jazzy all to hell amidst this what even is this genre polka? I don't know, man.
I mean, this is in that game show zone.
Sure,
too.
Yeah. This was written by Mike Henderson.
Yeah,
I couldn't find anything on that guy on the internet.
I couldn't either, but good for him. I mean, this thing kind of rocks out and then is done at 2 minutes 12 seconds.
I know, in and out, dude.
Yeah, the horn work is still fantastic.
Yeah,
you point out the mandolin comes.
Oh
in.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that mandolin back for vengeance.
They're playing it they're just
lightning hands, dude.
Yeah. They're not subtly picking it. It's just
no dynamics. Just
just raging on that thing.
Then the piano. It's a call and response to the brass
with the piano.
Yeah,
but in the second
only
verse, it's really good.
It's a nice little flourish. I like this song. It's a good placement too.
I think so. Yeah. It's just a good song. Peanuts.
That's it. How long is that song?
It's 2:09.
You skipped.
We could listen to the whole thing, but it's kind of. My note said I was pretty straightforward. I mean, you're kind of getting what you're getting for this whole song.
Yeah. It sounds just like a family gathering. People hanging out and drinking.
Straight up, just like polka song, kind of like you were saying, just running right through it. I mean, you got all these horns just and it's
leaving room for people to go salud or ole.
Yeah. You could scream something in the middle of those if you wanted to.
This polka song was written by Louis Guerrero in 1962. The original title was La Cacahuata, which is the peanut, singular.
Sure.
Not peanuts.
Sure.
Just interesting. And the original recording was first recorded by the Sun Glows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that version is also matched 100% with this one.
Okay. Yeah.
Super bouncy.
Mm-hmm.
Look.
Yeah, really bouncy, really like kind of just upbeat. But
yeah, but this is kind of more or less how all
it doesn't
songs
like
sound.
Yeah, this song doesn't like take on really like its own identity in the set or whereas like most everything else so far on this album has had its own kind of like identity and stuck out, and that's why the album is so successful.
Yeah, I think if they would have adapted like tempo increases that were a little, maybe just like one of them, but like a little more drastic than A Taste of Honey. Like
exactly.
Going like
really
fast.
Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, because there's like something else like just make this stand out a little more.
Yeah, like showcase the skills of the brass playing quickly or something.
I will say at the same time, this is the only song. This stands out to me as the only song in the album that doesn't stand out. So in a way, like there's still
it's its own thing.
They're still accomplishing something, but
it's priming you for Lollipops and Roses.
Last song on the album.
It's like a shiny red bow on top of this.
Yeah.
This whole thing.
Just from the little snippet of the original that I heard, I think I do like this one better.
Yeah.
Just because it's so fun.
It's very lively.
There's a middle section in this too that like really just like, it's them like kind of doing like a little bridge section sort of. I mean, it just like changes a little bit, like, and they go into their own thing for a second before it like comes back into the main sound of it. And then really, all the work on this is still great, like everything else. The marimba is back for just like a little bit at the end of it, but then the end of the song just has dun 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 dun, and it's like a bunch of syncopation is like leading up to that. You're getting like this snare roll and stuff, and then it just ends, and I'm like, this is kind of the perfect. Like this song, you could switch this song out with something else on the album, but then the end of this song really brings the end of the album in a perfect way. Yeah, it's a very clean, crisp break. Yeah. It's like, hey, this is the album. We are finished. Come back and see us for our next one. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. This thing was fantastic. Yeah. Our next one will be fantastic. I'm honestly like... big end. I think for like this album, I'm not encouraged to like... Let's say I had his next two albums in the stack. Yeah. I would probably spin this again after listening to that. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's 30 minutes, man. This thing's 28 minutes and 22 seconds. It doesn't even touch 30 minutes. Shit. That's so good. It's so succinct. What do you think about this song? The trumpet melody is great. He's doing a flutter tongue technique. It's like, but it makes the trumpet growl, essentially. Yeah. And he does it at the end of phrases like once or twice, maybe 3 times. It's really good. Yeah. The chord progression in this song is so good, man. Yeah, the chord progression with the bass that goes boom, 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 boom. It's just doing kind of its own little walk up and down. Uh-huh. Dude, the bass. I wrote the bass is the star of this song. Mm-hmm. Period. This particular recording was used as the winner's theme on The Dating Game. Yep. Which is pretty cool. Damn. Yeah, dude. Tony Vallona's also getting a lot of money out of this thing. Like everybody's making. This is a win-win-win. Right? Except for people who lost on The Dating Game, of course. Would you own this on vinyl? Yes, a million times yes. I want it so bad. Yeah. It's I've found this at a lot of record stores. They're everywhere. Yeah. Well, they've made so many fucking copies because this thing was so popular. It still is. Yeah. So before we really get into how popular this thing was, we got to check out the Billboard. Yes. This is the tell-all right here. Yeah. So this thing comes out April 1st, 1965, the day after his birthday, too. That's. Do you think that was planned? Because just because you just said it was March 31st while we were talking about this stuff. Yeah. I was like, oh, maybe he wanted this out. I don't know. It sounds more on. Oh my god! It feels like it would be more on purpose. So, number 10 on the charts when this comes out. I'm so excited. Is the first band that I ever saw live. Is Peter, Paul, and Mary. I still can't believe that's your first band. That was my first show I ever saw. Was Peter, Paul, and Mary. That is a flex. A Song Will Rise by Peter, Paul, and Mary. Great album. Yeah, the title itself I've always kind of been like... It's just corny. Yeah. The Rolling Stones, now at number 9 by the Rolling Stones. The Return of Roger Miller by Roger Miller. Love Roger Miller. The soundtrack to My Fair Lady is moving itself back up. Oh, I've never seen that,
It's good?
It's a really good movie, yeah.
Who's in it?
32 Weeks on the Charts. That's it's Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, yeah. She's cool.
Yeah.
She's cool.
Yeah. Audrey Hepburn, My Fair Lady, blah, blah, blah. The Goldfinger soundtrack. Oh, sorry. Also, the week this came out, this was at number 131 on the Billboard chart. Number 6 is the soundtrack to Goldfinger.
Hell yeah.
James Bond. Goldfinger. Dear Heart by Andy Williams is at number 5.
I don't know it. Do you know Andy Williams?
There's an Andy Williams. I'm pretty sure he was on SNL in an episode or something, and
Cool.
I took one of his songs down. Unless I'm thinking of a completely different artist. The Beach Boys Today.
Nice.
By the Beach Boys.
Uh-huh.
The soundtrack to The Sound of Music is at number 3. Okay, and then Introducing Herman's Hermits is at number 2.
That is such a great album,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And then at number 1, 33 Weeks on the Chart, is the soundtrack to Mary Poppins.
That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
So Julie Andrews has 2 movies at number 1 and 3 with their soundtracks at the top of the charts. She was like unbeatable at the time.
Yeah.
Julie Andrews was everywhere.
She's the it girl in cinema.
Yeah, she's still around too. How old is she? She's 89. Herb Alpert's he's 90. You know, all these people from this era who are still around they're getting up there. But
Yeah.
good for her. Good for
Yeah,
Herb
right?
Alpert, because this album, it keeps on going up. It climbs to number 1. It hits number 1 November 27th, 1965. It premieres on the charts in May. So it takes a long time to climb up to number 1.
6 months, though. That's not, like, crazy.
Yeah. And then, but it gets to, just enjoy that time on the charts and just keep on climbing, and they just make more and more and more money off of this thing.
Yeah.
They're also, the South of the Border also is also on the charts at the same time as this. And then it hits number 1 and stays there for 8 weeks.
Not bad.
Not bad. And then becomes this legendary album. It's the number 1 album of the year in 1965.
Who do they outsell?
They outsell the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Barbra Streisand. Who else?
Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. I mean, everybody that we just mentioned.
Those are the biggest names in
Bob
music.
Dylan, Bringing It All Back Home.
Yeah, anything that came out in 65, this outsold it.
Yeah, the Beach Boys have multiple albums charting right now. Beats them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
A freaking,
Hank Williams Jr.
quote unquote silly little brass band album, unquote. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On the surface, maybe to the average listener in modern times, oh, that's just some goofy little game show album.
But
dude. If you're outselling all, come on,
dude, look at Dean Martin, The Temptations,
Yes.
The Zombies,
everybody,
Robert Goulet. I don't think either of these albums are in conversation with each other. Really, I think that they're very different.
What did we just do? Marble Arch.
Marble Arch, yeah. They're very different in a lot of ways.
Herb Alpert is kind of guiding the band and arranging all this stuff, and so is
what's his name?
The front man from Marble Arch.
From Marble Arch. So there's some little similarities there. Yeah.
I think that's the only similarity.
Yeah.
The guidance, the beacon.
Sure.
Because Herb isn't writing this stuff.
Yeah.
He's just the captain of the mariachi.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
They have something in common, which is cool. That I didn't expect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't expect that going in either. But yeah, beyond that, I mean, these are very different albums, both very good.
But I guarantee you, some thread of a thread influenced that Marble Arch album through this.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, this is such a. This album really did just go out and touch a lot of different influences. Next week we're gonna do "Room on Fire" by The Strokes and "Everybody Loves Somebody" by Dean Martin.
Cool. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Catch us next week, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Please give us money. I'm just-